And Drew told her, what? Are you stupid?
Destiny will keep asking me, how are you, Dad? I will tell Destiny, that's enough. You've asked me that 10 times already, Destiny. It gets annoying. I tell her she needs to get off her butt and go do her chores, quit being lazy.
One day she walked by the coffee table and there was Drew's cup. She knocked it over and he slapped her, and it was loud and hard. It's heartbreaking that she has to go through that.
Okay, you're concerned.
Yes.
What is your concern?
Well, my main concern is that my kids be treated with dignity and respect as people, and that things don't get out of hand and get worse.
And how long have you two been together?
9 years.
9 years.
We've been married for 8.
So this has been going on for a long time.
It's since my son's been older, getting older and getting into his teenage years. He's getting a lot more mouthier, and my husband doesn't tolerate it at all.
And what do you think about all of this?
I think that if he decided to listen and quit back-talking and being disrespectful, there wouldn't be any problems.
So this is his fault because he doesn't listen, he doesn't do what you tell him to do?
I think a lot of it has to do with him, and some of it might have to do with myself, but mainly it's his attitude not wanting to listen. He does not like to listen at all when it comes to me telling him what to do.
And how about your stepdaughter? What is it about her that frustrates you? What does she need to do to fix this problem? Because you're saying if they just do the right thing, there wouldn't be any problem, right?
She's not the problem. Okay, let's understand that right now. She is not a problem.
Well, let's understand this right now. Why do you yell at her?
Because she knows better and does things that she's not supposed to, and does things over and over, or asks you something over and over, and you can tell her that you've already asked me that, and it just kind of gets annoying, and she knows. She plays like she's the...
But how many times have you been told she does have short-term memory loss, and she needs that repetitive direction over and over? Okay?
Yes.
She needs that.
I understand that, and I understand what disability she has.
But you still do the same things over and over.
It's kind of frustrating with one and the other. It's mainly the other, which would be Austin. He's the most frustrating one out of all of it.
And how do you deal with that?
I try to deal with it as best as I can until he likes to sit there and pick at me and pushes the buttons to where it annoys me, and he thinks it's funny.
Yeah. Well, that's where he and I separate then, because I don't think it's funny at all.
I don't either, sir.
Well, I think you do. I mean, I watched the tape. What was the first statement you said on tape? I don't give a damn if you are taping this. Let me tell you something. And then you go on to aggressively berate and demean this child. What's your theory? What's the outcome you're looking for when you do that?
My theory is if he would have said, for instance, I'm tired, can I do the raking of the yard later? That might have been just fine. He straight out told me no, that he wasn't going to do it, and that he's not going to listen to me.
And you said that he is, quote, he's just a bad seed. What does that mean? He's just a bad seed.
He's got an impulse problem with his brain. His brain completely does not know when to shut off the adrenaline. He gets adrenaline rushes. So he turns into a hyperactive, Incredible Hulk in less than 3 seconds.
So it's involuntary.
It's not actually his fault that it happens, but it does happen quite often.
Well, then, if it's not his fault and you understand that, why do you yell and berate him?
Actually, that's a good question to answer, and it's a hard one.
Well, here's what you said. You said, I'm trying to turn him into a man.
I'm trying to set him straight for life forward.
Have you called